performance Wednesday in D.C. 15-7 for PG already tonight.
That first quarter would definitely qualify as a rock fight. Both teams shooting in the 30s from the field.
Joel Embiid, okay, let's hope that gets him off to a good start in this second half. Very quiet in his first 2 quarters tonight. Embiid just 1 for 10. Second half of a back-to-back for Randall and the Timberwolves. They fell to the Pistons in Detroit last night. And Randall draws the contact, hits the...
It's a position, that's what makes it more liable to be a foul called on you.
And Randall, the first Wolves starter in double figures with that made free throw. Just 8 points so far for Edwards, just 4 for Tyrese Maxey, just 2 for VJ Edgecombe. All of our stars quiet in the first half. See who gets going first here in this third quarter. Maybe it's this guy, Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month in March. Edgecombe has it blocked by Edwards. That was the Sixers with those 9 blocks in the first half. That is block number 4 for Minnesota. And DiVincenzo hits from the corner.
Yeah, button up on that corner.
Maxey finds his spot and answers right back for the Sixers.
Great response from your Sixers. 1-3 deserves another.
Just the third three-pointer tonight for the Sixers. 3 for 14. DiVincenzo from the other side of the floor. That's off front iron. And that was how the Sixers shorthanded again. They didn't have Paul George or Embiid in Minnesota end of February. They hit 21 three-pointers en route to that short. Dosunmu, his second tonight. And this is his 5th game back since that 25-game suspension. And coming into tonight in the last 4, averaging 28 points per game on 51% shooting. He's been electric.
No, this is the best we've seen him in the red, white, and blue uniform for 2 years now.
Randall. So back and forth we go. Couldn't be a George Randall battle in this second half.
Yeah, and the Timberwolves like that matchup. They think it favors them, so they've been giving it to Julius a couple times now to go at Paul.
Randall's got a dozen. 55 of 48, Minnesota lead. George turns, fires, leaves that one short.
We'll stay with him even when he comes off of screens. Did a decent job that time of getting a hand up and challenging that shot, hence it was short.
Paul now 1 of 5 from 3 again. As Ala mentioned, Sixers struggling as a team shooting that shot tonight. Good defense there by Barlow. Maxey keeps it himself. The left-handed finger roll is good for Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, looks so comfortable letting that one go, too. And that's not an easy shot. Gobert breathing down his neck with that left-handed finish.
9 now for Maxey. Dosunmu up and over the trailing Edgecombe. That wasn't an easy shot either.
Speaking of left-handed finishes.
Yeah. George.
Nobody there.
Yeah. He's looking to drive and kick to Barlow, but Dom crashed towards the cup. So Minnesota basketball.
Yeah, Dominic anticipated a shot going up. That's why he attacked. He should have been and was initially in that far corner.
Edwards can't connect on the sidestep triple. Maxey. VJ off the heel. Embiid picks up the floorboard. And then it's fouled by DiVincenzo. Smart play there by the big fella. 10th rebound tonight for the big T-shirt as voted on by our fans. And Ala and I have seen a preview. It is a very cool tee. So visit Sixers.com/tickets to get your tickets, or email or call us as well if you don't have your tickets yet. Again, Pistons first in the East. Just got past these Wolves last night in Detroit. Edwards misses the wide open jam.
Don't see that often. The elevation was enough. He just didn't finish.
Maxey the driving dish. Barlow. Short on the corner 3. I don't know if I've ever seen that from Edwards. Happens to everyone at some point. Just got away with a shove on VJ. Edwards a step back on the baseline. That one doesn't go either. Gobert swatted by Barlow. Block party still raging here in South Philly. Barlow off the Embiid dish.
Pass into the middle, centering the basketball. Opens up options for your Sixers in transition.
10 blocks and counting for the Sixers. Barlow with 3 of them. George almost had the deflection. Dosunmu no. Barlow another rebound.
Good job of not fouling Ayo over there. He's trying to bait Paul into a foul as well.
Maxey's got 9. Two-man game. And Embiid has 2 more. 10 and counting for the big fella.
Good cut from Maxey, and that takes away that extra defender. It allows Joel to go one-on-one with Gobert.
So a double-double for Embiid. 10 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 blocks in his first 22 minutes. Randall's pass deflected by George. Maxey spinning away from traffic.
Nice spin.
Cleared for takeoff. Again, Minnesota led by 10 in this frame. They were up 53-43. Since then, a 15-4 Sixers run. That is how you respond. DiVincenzo looking to respond for Minnesota. Can't do so. Sixers ball.
Good challenge by Paul George. We talked about contesting shooters today. That was important because this Minnesota team is a good shooting team. Good challenge there from Paul in the corner.
And in between the legs. Tyrese Maxey for 2.
That's borderline fancy, and that's borderline necessary. That's the sound play to make. Sometimes a behind-the-back pass is the best pass. You're not showing off. It's the sound play to make.
Especially when you guys are on the same page. They've done that a number of times this season. George knocks it away from Reed. It looked like that one went off of Reed, too. And Paul and George.
Basketball, let's go.
And the Sixers keep their challenge since they were successful on that one. Maxey, some hesitation dribbles. Couldn't get the reverse to go.
Tried to use the rim as protection. Knew where Gobert was the whole time.
Sixers had been on a little 10-0 run. Put to bed by Reed.
Reed catching it high and keeping it high. That's how that play was able to develop.
George tiptoeing along the baseline and then has his pass deflected out. So Sixers are in the 6th spot. So every game extremely important for the Sixers. And maybe just slightly less so for Minnesota.
Like you said, that cushion changes a lot.
Anderson, short on the turnaround.
Changes the level of desperation. Oh.
Great defense there by Highland. VJ thought he had a clear path to the cup.
Yeah, good hands from Bones. Reached back and just jarred that loose.
He's having a great night. On both ends of the floor is Bones Highland. Here is his twin turbo mate. That is the nickname that Ayo Dosunmu and Bones Highland have already gathered in Minneapolis. Kind of a play on the twin turbochargers and high engines, high performance engines.
Twin turbos make cars go fast.
We know all about turbo. Our Tyrese Maxey's got some 2 free throws coming for the big fella. Hasn't been the most efficient night, but getting it done regardless. We'll keep up with your Sixers wherever you are.
No matter what's usually happening with Joel offensively, he rarely gives back free throws. I was just going to say that. He misses one. 5 of 6 from the line is Joel.
Way to go, partner. Highland heaves and hits another. 4 for 6 from outside tonight. Shot altered by Embiid. Joel pushing the pace. And through a couple of walls, Cannon and the foul for the big fella. Short-changed them. So a 3-point opportunity for Embiid. And Joel takes advantage. 14 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks for the big fella. Ties us at 68. Highland off front iron. Embiid taps the rebound and Barlow tracks it down.
Good job by Dominic to get the loose ball and then to find a teammate.
Joel doubled. Maxey back to him. Randall almost had the steal, but it will be Sixers ball on the side. 11 now on the shot clock. Sumu takes a seat. DiVincenzo back in.
2 screens set for Tyrese.
Maxey around everybody, but it doesn't go. Reed. Anderson now. Bounce pass to Randall for 2.
Yeah, 2.